pouring my apple and mango mead. It was made trying to copy a flavour in some cordial juice. It didn't come out as planned, but it was, however, quite a nice mead that I would definitely drink again. Now, I kind of screwed up because I gave 2 bottles out. Only get 4 litres per batch. I gave 2 bottles out. And then I'd forgotten that a chap that had come to buy some beer bottles off me had had a bottle of it as well. So I'm going around thinking, where the bloody hell's this bottle? I even questioned the kids. I'm like, did one of you take a bottle of mead? Now I know that they wouldn't, because obviously they're not. El Ray, we are drinking mango and apple mead. I'm just about to pour it. But I was just saying that I lost one of the bottles and I couldn't for the life of me figure out where the bloody hell it is. Out. Go on. I've got to kick the dog out because he's just had his biscuits and he's quaffing and slapping his lips. Does me head in. And yeah, so somebody came to buy some homebrew bottles off me because I have loads of them. I bought a mass of them at one point, and I've just got too many. They're knocking around, they're getting in the way. So I thought I'll just sell some on eBay, and some chap came for them, and I gave him a bottle of it as well. And that's where it went. So I do only have this one bottle for myself, which I'm not very happy about, to be honest. But yeah, we've got to be careful because there is always a bit of sediment, and there seemed to be quite a considerable amount more with this. Now I think that's down to the apples. I don't think it's going to cause me any trouble, but we'll find out tomorrow when I'm on the loo, won't we? I mean, it's just bits of fruit and yeast deposits that kind of sink out of it. But yeah, let's pour ourselves a glass. Put the stopper back on it, wherever I may have put that. I always decant my meads, as I've said many times before, simply because I just think that it helps it. Because obviously, look, I mean, you don't want to drink all that cloudiness. There's like fruit pulp and deposits of yeast and stuff in there, so you just don't really want it. So I'm getting a lot of apple. Oh my goodness, that's glorious. That's turned out really well. Now I did use dried fruit. I used fresh fruit. Well, I say fresh. The mango wasn't fresh. The mango was frozen. But I did use like sliced up apples in first fermentation. Primary, it's called. And then in second, I used dried apple, and that came out really, really well. Really good. It's 15% honey mead. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Obese chicken nugget. That is a great username, dude. Hi, Jody. How are you? Just poured my apple and mango mead. 15%. It's got quite a lot of apple, but you get the mango apple on the nose, I'd say. You don't really pick up much mango on the nose, but you definitely get it. It's like kind of like an after flavor that looks delicious and refreshing. It is, mate, and it cost pittance to create because I brewed it myself. No taxes. Well, obviously the taxes you pay on the ingredients, but other than that, there's no, what do you call it, duty tax. In the UK, I think duty tax is quite high. I think we get screwed through the nose for that. Same with things like tobacco and things like that. Tax is really high on them over here. I don't smoke anymore. I did used to quite a while ago. What's everybody else drinking this evening? Has anybody else got a home brew on the go, or a can of beer or something? Or a glass of vino? Yeah, really good, nice and clear. I mean, it probably could be clearer than that. It does have some floaty bits, but I'm assuming that that's just down to the fruits. And when it's settled out, I've obviously took some of it out of the bottle, but you don't want to be drinking that. I'll wait for that to settle out again in a day or so and open it. But the beverage that we've got is in a decanter now, which is a lot clearer. I was going to come on about 9ish, but I remembered that I hadn't watered my vegetables on the allotment. I've only got some potatoes in at the moment, but yeah, definitely one that I would brew again. I mean, now I've drank more of it, I'm getting a lot of mango now. The mango seems to be more in the aftertaste though. But yeah, I would most definitely recommend brewing that one. Recipes available on the Fermented World homebrew channel. It's free, it's in the description. I don't need to make money from my videos. It's a hobby. I think when you start making money and then you need to make money, and then it takes the fun away from it, because as it stands, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to get up tomorrow and brew a mead just to put a video out, because that's not me. I'm never going to be that guy. I'm just going to upload as and when I feel like it, and the algorithm can kiss my ass. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not in it for monetary value gain or anything like that. I'm just doing it because I bloody well enjoy it. And I also get awesome drinks like this after. Also, Ray, if you're still there, dude, did I subscribe to the right thing that you asked me to subscribe to? If not, drop the name of what it is that I was supposed to subscribe to, because the one that you told me about had less followers, I believe, than you said. So I'm not sure whether I'd got the right one. I did, however, look into what the tintography or something. Can't remember the bloody name of it now. Sorry, dude. But it's producing a photo onto a piece of metal. Now that blew my mind. I didn't look. I just Googled it. I didn't look into it as to see how it's done, but I will, because I like to know how things work. Things interest me like that. You know, when somebody says, "Oh yeah, we do this," and I'm like, "Okay, how do you do that?" You know, and that's how I got into brewing as well. Just wanting to understand how things were going and so on and so forth. But yeah, that is definitely a keeper. It is rather on the sweet side, but I think this finished less sweet than the last than I expected it to. But because we added more fruits into it, pardon me, as we added more fruits into the secondary, it definitely brought forward loads of fruit flavour. I mean, you don't really pick up a great deal of honey notes either. It's probably in there somewhere, but I can't smell it. But yeah, mildly impressed with that one. Seems to have a nice mouth feel as well. It doesn't seem thin and watery. But yeah, decent. You should all go check that one out. It is one of the better ones. I mean, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're crap, but they're always drinkable. Now, I think there's only been one that I had to throw away and I couldn't drink it. Or was that a beer? It might have been a beer, you know. It just tasted like complete ass. I really didn't like it. But I don't even think I threw it away. I think I gave it to a mate, because he'll drink anything. He is not bothered at all. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll be back next weekend. Possibly opening a beer, maybe. I do have an American IPA that's carbonating at the moment. We will be back to give that a little taste, I think, and see if it's carbonated. So I actually put less sugar in to prime it for the carbonation, because I'm finding a lot of these are over carbonated, so it just tends to like gas me out, and I'm not really enjoying the beer very well. So I've used half the amount of sugar to carbonate with. I tried a carbonated mead, didn't really like it. It just, I don't know what it was. It just didn't sit right with me. It tasted really weird. It worked, and I was scared that the bottles were going to blow up, but it did work. So, yeah, all in all, a success. And I'll see you all next weekend when we do another live pouring of the latest beverage. And in the next couple of days, I'm going to be bottling the Piment. That's been sat for a while in secondary. The kids are off school at the moment, so I don't really do a great deal when the kids are off, to do with brewing and stuff like that. I just do a lot of drinking, which sounds great, doesn't it? So, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you all later. Ray, you're a legend. Thanks for joining me again, dude, and I will see you all again soon.